testing them out again, which is it's going to be a lot more being able to come out now. I don't have to walk fucking 500 miles every day. So yeah, we've obviously I've got the Thelma to get out. I've also got the Chroma Z. I've got the new one from Aspire, the new tank from Aspire. I've also got the iStick P100 to get out. That's probably about it. And loads of juices. I've got some stuff from Shy Talk. I've got stuff from this UTO.
Every time you say Shy Talk.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, take these off, eh? I'm sick of wearing them. Jesus Christ. How we all doing, everybody? Vaping Heat, back again. Yep, you know what time it is. Hang on a minute, this fucking thing. There we go. There we go. Hello, hello, everybody. How you all doing? I've got my music on. Yep, I've got the background on. Just checking if that background music is not too loud for you people. Oh, well. Yeah, right, that's it. Just let me know if that background music is too loud and you cannot hear me, and then we'll sort something out. Oh, God. Chaps, I'm just trying to sort this light out a bit. There you go. That's a bit better, isn't it? Or is it? Yeah, a bit better. So, how you all doing? Oh, I'm a bit slower than you, am I? Oh, damn. Hang on a minute. Oh, dear me. Let's have a look. I've got a few skip frames going on. It's 97's coming to 67%, so we'll just see where we are. According to that, like I'm running 3,000, I'm running about 3,000 kilobytes, so hopefully I'm back up to speed. Like everything here, man, it slows out, innit? So we're all back up to speed, are we? Yeah, great. Yep, everything is looking good up to now. Yep. So I don't know if the guys at UK Vape Show are overrunning a bit, so I thought, bollocks, we'll get in, we'll settle away, we'll go and do a bit. I'm a little bit higher up in my chair tonight, guys. I can actually see the chat now without giving it all this, that, you know. And actually, I'm a bit higher up, so now I can see it, because obviously my glasses are bifocal, so I've got to look down to read type of thing. But I can see what's going on now, yeah. So, I hope you're all doing mighty fine and mighty good. And thank you very much for popping in. Great. I'm kind of winging it tonight because there's not really much going on. I mean, I don't know, it's been a bit quiet. Oh, thank you, M.I.K.E Reviews. You've hit the thumbs up. Cheers, my man. Brilliant. If you don't mind doing that, I will much appreciate it, boys and girls. I absolutely love that stuff. Cheers, Graham. Just finished. Yeah. So, who we got in? Free rider. I'm on my usual. I'm on my little mouth to lung setup. Yeah, Mr. Blacks 218. Fingers crossed, touch wood, we hope so. I'm on the usual, mate. I'm on the ether on the mix, mouth to lung. As when I'm in here, I can't vape because I set the bloody smoke alarms off, so I've got to sit and use this thing. And this stuff I'm vaping on is pod salt, and apple. 20 milligram, like, but Jesus Christ. It's kind of way doing the buzz, you know what I mean? As you can tell, 20 milligrams candy. Ooh. Anyway, let's have a quick shout out to you, because obviously people coming in now, so we'll have a quick look who is in chat, and I'll give you all a bit of a shout out. We have the Vapor Queen Becky. How you doing, me darling? Free Rider Vapor. We have, I can't even pronounce that. Zagnatius Hillary Zogly. Hope I've got that right, mate. The wonderful Graham. How you doing, sir? The Gay Sci-Fi Guy. How you doing, sir? We have we got C Black 218. We have M.I.K.E Reviews. We have Mark H, the wonderful Mark H. We have Mr. Anderson, yeah. Carl Woodford, how you doing? J. Jerry, how you doing, sir? Very glad to see you. That's brilliant. Up to now, guys. Yeah, early days. Early days. Well, see how we get on. Get a few more coming in and see what's going on, eh? Yeah. Let us all meet and greet, as they say. Yeah, tonight, folks, I'm kind of winging it a bit. Like, you know, I've been busy doing other stuff. Haven't really been up to date with all the vape stuff at the moment. And let me wish you all a happy Easter to you all. As we all know, it's Good Friday tomorrow, it's Easter weekend, so I hope you all have an absolutely fabulous Easter weekend. Sean Patrick Lynch, how are you doing, sir? Glad to see you in, mate. Graham, I haven't heard much at all from Mr. B at all. We heard he had an accident in his house. Obviously I think a ceiling coming through or something, so I don't know, mate. I've got no idea at all. I was hoping maybe he would have popped in, he could have, you know, said hello, whatever, but you know, he's busy trying to fix his roof, as they say. Nick reviews my favourite setup that I own. I have got that Gaio, the stabwood, the Ultrona Gaio stabwood. I've got that as a mod. The current RTA is the QP Violator. That is a cracking RTA. Also the Juggernaut 2. I'm kind of drawn towards them at the moment on my regular stuff. RDAs, I'm loving that new, oh god, Claymore, the little one, looks like a wasp. I know the flavour of that's unbelievable, absolutely stunning little RDA. So that's kind of where I'm at, you know, at the moment. So obviously when I'm in the house itself, I'm, you know, this ether and the little mix, cracking little kit, these, absolutely mint little kit. Brilliant. But my favourite, I mean, I've got a couple of mechs, Mick, you know, I've got a Hog 4 and that with the Valhalla on. I sometimes give them a blast out every now and then, you know how to do. Excuse me, I have a little bash of them now and then, I absolutely love them. But let me know, what's your favourite setup, bud? What you running, guy? You know what I mean? What's your favourite stuff, mate? Right, see, I'm really sorry I can't show you nothing really, because like I say, my vaping gear's outside, like outside on like a balcony stroke utility room out there. Obviously that's the only place I can vape without setting smoke alarms off, so everything's kind of out there. So I wish I could have showed you, because obviously the computer's in here. So if I get a 6-pack by me, I'll buy the anniversary Ragnar Steam. I've got the Ragnar, yeah, but it's a nice mod. Thanks, Graham. That's kind of what I have been putting on, just to keep you entertained as such, because it's not really my cup of tea, to be honest with you. I do like a little bit, but I'm an old-time rocker at heart, you know what I mean? And I've got a good bit of advice off Mr. B, say don't put any rock playlists on the background because they don't go down too well, so you've ended up with trance. There you go. Sorry. Yeah, I'm an old rocker at heart, like, you know, but there you have it. Anniversary Ragnar, I wonder what the team said. This what pisses me off with some of the stuff, you know. I just think, like, why they keep bringing this stuff back out again, you know, the milk it, you know what I mean? Blueberry and raspberry, ooh. I've just had a raspberry custard by Yorkshire Vapes. It was the Gaffer range. That was very nice. Yeah, Mick, I'm kind of slightly verging towards mechs. To be honest, I haven't really got very many originals. They're probably the clones, and I'd say my best clone is my broadside stack, with a Kennedy 24mm on the top. The clone's like, but by that fucking hits hard. I've obviously got the Bonza, but I've got that in stack with obviously the Bonza 1.5 on. That is really, really good as well. I've got the Hog, I've got a Hog 3, I've got a Hog 4. I would like to get more of them. I've got a Dirty Rotten Scoundrels one as well, a brass one. But that's kind of old now, it's worn out. You can't even see the engraving on it now. So, but I would like to get more. You know, I do like a mech now and then. Thank you, Mick. You're a gentleman. But hi guys, you know, I'm kind of winging it again tonight. I can give you a little bit of an update on the release of, well, it's not Bargain Vapes Live now, but it's going to be the big night in. I'm sorry to say we'll not be back tomorrow. I know Skin said around April the 2nd, but Skin has been absolutely stowed out with his house. You know, he's been getting furniture in, he's been putting furniture together. His whole household's had a bout of flu, so he's been really busy. So we'll probably pencil it in for next Friday. We're hoping that's when we can get it up and running. Still a few ideas, still a bit of sorting out to do on the techie side, obviously. As you may well know, it is on its own channel. We're sorting out some of the techie stuff, so we can take turns at hosting, basically, you know. And I think McTavish is just starting to get to grips with Streamlabs himself, so, you know, we're going to have a bit play about with that kind of stuff, get everybody up to speed on it. It's going to just set a template down where we've all got the same like scene setting in what versions of Streamlabs, so we can take turns at streaming the show from, you know, the actual new YouTube page, group, whatever you want to call it. That is the plan. Scott Hamilton, sir, how you doing? But like I say, you know, Skin's been mega busy with his house move. You know, and they've all been down the bout of flu. We've just had a bit of a spell of it as well. The wife was ill and 2 daughters had it. It's been a bit of a stinker, you know. Heavy hitter, yeah, I forgot about that. I've got a heavy hitter, bud. Yeah, I've got the heavy hitter, and I've got the oh Christ, what's the RDA that you get? It was an RDA. What the hell is it called? It was the RDA. It was designed for the Keen, where it actually screwed directly onto the mod. Oh, what was it called? And I ordered that, and it screws straight onto the heavy hitter as well. I cannot for the love of the money remember what the RDA is called. Shit. Oh, what's it called? Oh, that's bugging us now, and it's Annie next door. Oh, what was it called? What you do, you unscrew your 510 connection off the heavy hitter, and then this other one, it's got the thread, and it actually just screws straight onto the body. So there's less chance of it arcing on a pin, you know. It's straight onto the battery. It's like a big contact underneath as well. I cannot think for love nor money what the hell it's called again now. That could be it, Jerry, the Ardent. That's it, the Ardent. Thank you, Jerry. Yep, the Ardent. That screws straight onto your heavy hitter, and my God, what a connection it makes. It's fantastic. 28 milli vial. I've got the first one, the big one. Was it 30 something, 38 mil or something? Scott, I was just being saying, Scott, it's a new show. It's going to be called Big Night In. We did pencil it in for tomorrow night, but as I've just said to the guys there, Skin's been very busy with a house move, and obviously he's had a bout of flu as well, and he's been putting furniture together and all that stuff, you know. Evening, Boris. So we're kind of like postponing it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, next Friday is when we're hoping to get it up and running. Like I said, there's a few technical issues to sort out, and we're still, you know, sorting a few features out, etc. and all that stuff. So, you know, it's still going. We're still like in the making of it. We're still throwing ideas about and stuff like that, you know. So it's you know, it's gonna be, it's not gonna be totally vaping. I think we're kind of like, it's kind of like moving away from the, you know, vaping, you know. I mean, I don't think we're gonna have any like bargain vapes and stuff or stuff like that, you know. Just, it's gonna be more like a chatty show thing, I think, some along them lines. But we're still we are still busy in the planning and the techie stage of it. You know, like I say, things been knocked back a bit because Skin's been a bit ill and he's been very busy. Like I say, he's been getting furniture delivered. He's been putting flat pack furniture up and all that stuff. So the poor bugger's been working his arse off while suffering with a flu. So you know, like we've said, you know, your personal stuff always comes first, getting yourself sorted out and ready. So yep, that's where we are at with that, my man. Make Review's got the big Valhalla on the roof. Oh god, the roof breaker, very nice. Mine's sitting on the Hog 4, the original one. That's probably the most expensive mod I bought. I bought that brand new for 200 quid. Jesus Christ. What was I thinking? But there's a thought for you guys. Do you think the price, you know, with all this COVID stuff, thanks Boris, do you think the price of vaping gear has gone up in general? I think it's shot up myself. Absolutely shot up. What happened to the RTAs you can get for 20 to 30 quid? Just nothing like that. You're lucky if you can get an RDA for that now. Absolutely. Pooh. I totally agree with you, mate. Gear Sci-Fi guy, Aegis Legend, it is a workhorse. I've still got mine, and it's probably about 3 years I've had that. Still grafting, and I've got the Aegis Legend, the X, the one with the big screen, that's still grafting. Cracking hardware and mods. You know, I think they were a game changer when they came out, like, without a doubt. Well guys, looks like we have our Prime Minister in the room, so any questions you want to hit our PM with, go ahead. Give a bell. Yeah, GJ, I think the price of vaping gears get bloody pricey now. I mean, come on, Bennett. Kits now, they're like that, you know, they're 80, 90 quid now. They used to be 60, 70 quid. Shut up. Definitely, mate, definitely. Obviously, you'd have probably seen the news of that tanker getting stuck on the Suez Canal, so as everybody's seen that one vape gear stuck on that. You couldn't write it, could you? Big boat like that getting stuck on the Suez Canal, for Christ's sake. And you must have all seen the memes and the jokes about. I was going to put a couple up tonight for it, but I thought I'd probably be sick of the sight. My favourite one was Uncle Albert out of Only Fools and Horses. He's talking, and he said, I forgot me vape, and I want to turn the boat around, and you see the picture of the boat. Something along like that. I didn't drink out to help Boris Johnson out. So what's your views on that, guys? You know, when the pub's open, are you all going to rush out for a pint, or, you know, is it going to be, are you just going to take your time and go in gently, or what, you know? What do you reckon? Well, what can I say? I must be very privileged to have our Prime Minister in chat. What more can I say? Yeah, Boris, he's kind of disappeared and nobody knows what, why, when or wherever. We are all kind of scratching our heads on that because, you know, he was a nice guy. Very, very nice guy. Yeah, is that right, Mortgage? Wholesale price of skyrocketed on hardware for your shop. Especially coils. See, that's one of the reasons why I've gone off sub-ohm coil RTs now, because, like, your coils are starting to cost a fortune. You're talking like 4 or 5 quid a coil. Jesus. It's crazy, man. I've got loads of sub-ohmers sitting there doing nout because I refuse to pay the prices for the coils. Absolutely refuse. Is that right, Mr. Black 218? So you reckon that what? See, people do like eating out. I mean, I'm not being nosy, but are you a chef in like a pub or are you a restaurant? What establishment are you working in, Mr. Black? You know what I mean? Is it a pub like restaurant or is it a high end restaurant? You know, are you a cordon bleu? You've been back to school. That's a possibility. Oh, the legend, guys. Honestly, mine's been fantastic. It's never flattered. Never flattered. I sometimes on the first one, if it's warm and we have got sweaty hands, I sometimes get a little bit of condensation in the screen, but it's not affecting the way it works. It's absolutely banging. It's still cracking on. Good. It's me out and about mod. Every time I go out or go to work, that's the mod I take with it. It's as simple as that. Absolutely mint. You poor pot washer. You just don't know what to make of it, do you? You know what I mean? You just don't know what to make of it. I mean, there's a lot of pubs now who are just doing the eat out, you know. I mean, there's me pub I used to go and see the bands out. They had like a catering van outside and they were just knocking out food out there, you know. And I think it's something that the pubs maybe have to do to keep them afloat, because like when you think about it, you know, there's not making any money out of beer, are they? A gastro pub, yeah, that's fair enough, Mr. Black. Ooh. Yeah, are you going up market, sir, are you? Are you going up market, Mr. Black? Yeah? There you go, Boris. There's a nice little place for you to pop in. You like your cocktails, etc. And a bit of fine dining. Check out Black C18's establishment. You may find some high-class fine wine and dining and cocktails, of course. Love it, mate. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love it. Like I say, food, everybody's got to eat, so it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Definitely where the money is, bud. Definitely where the money is. Food. A lot of pubs went like that over the years. Clearly supports the bar. Well, the bar stuff eat your beer like, does it? I'm assuming he was, Mr. Johnson, Boris, sir. I'm assuming he was. It is a shame he's kind of gone off the radar. Cracking young lad, you know, still learning the ropes and that, but you know, whatever his reason is, I'm sure it's a good reason for himself, you know what I mean? So, just a shame, see him go. I'd love to see him come back. Love to see him come back. That's what I was going to ask, you know, when he's like seeing the pubs and that are opening. I mean, is back to normal, selling booze and all that stuff, or is it just food? You know, you just don't know, do you? Are you going to have like 6 people in at a time and gone outside and eat, or it's social distance, like 4 tables, like 20 foot apart, you know? It's a minefield, isn't it? But it is a pleasing thing to see that you are fully booked. That has got to be a plus, you know. Like I say, businesses like that, and pubs, and you know, small shops, etc. You know, that's had to shut. You know, it'll be crippling them. They'll be absolutely crippled. And there's obviously, like you say, there's probably a few gone under. Anyway, while I've got a few years in, I would like to say a very, very big, massive congratulations to, I say hello, I would like to say a massive congratulations to Vape Don't Smoke, alias Paul McCartney, and Aidan, Little Bro Vapes, and Louise, I think it was his better half, on smashing that target for raising money for prostate cancer. They aimed for 500 quid and they've raised over 2 grand. Absolutely brilliant. I think it was the last day yesterday. I think we're doing like 11,000 steps a day or something for prostate cancer, and they've absolutely smashed it. So big congratulations to you guys, and obviously, you know, the guys in the vape scene for supporting and donating. Absolutely brilliant. Very good cause. So well done to them guys. I think they'll be having a well earned rest over the weekend. No problem, little bro. Absolutely mega congratulations to you, my man. Brilliant work. Absolutely class. Love it. Absolutely love it. Again, thanks to everybody that followed, supported. Absolutely brilliant, absolutely class. They've still never lost any weight though, have they? Okay. Poor Paul, he looks knackered, doesn't he? Poor Paul McCartney, he looks absolutely shagged. I was watching something like, oh, I'm fucked. I'll tell you what it is like. He should have been called the Vaping Beetle, shouldn't he? Paul McCartney, the Vaping Beetle. There you go. I think that would have been an apt name for him, don't you think? Yeah, but guys, brilliant job. You absolutely smashed that. Absolutely smashed it. £500, 2 grand. Brilliant. Well done. Hats off. Just brilliant. Yeah. The cakes. I was thinking you were nipping to Greg's while you were at work, and that's what I was thinking, but you know. The cakes. What can I say? Yeah, brilliant work. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know if they're going to make it a regular thing, because I'm sure they were talking about the bike ride on the Three Men the Vape Shop. Were you talking about that, Aidan? I can't remember now, because I just flicked through. I think they maybe talking about the bike ride, maybe next year, perhaps. So watch this space for that one, guys, if they do that one. Absolutely brilliant. I can't imagine how hard it was for him by himself, though. I think he was with them at times, I'm sure he was, but yeah, must have been hard, mate. Hard graft, but thoroughly deserve what they're doing. They deserve all the credit for that. Absolutely brilliant. I think if the pubs were open, it might have been easier. Walking back and forth to the pub all day. Until you got like your 20th pint and you're going back. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. It's nice to see, you know, the good and generous side of vaping. You know, a lot of it is, you know, it gets a lot of negativity for drama and stuff like that, but this, you know, this kind of stuff shows the positivity of the vaping community, which is absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. So what can you say with that, man? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, we're whoopty for all 23, 12. Well, not too bad. Every pint take a loop. You're thinking my kind of thing there, Mr. Black 218. You're thinking my kind of thing. Oh, pardon me. That could be one for Aidan, a sponsored drink-a-thon. I think Aidan's the Oliver Reed of the vaping scene. He's got to be the Oliver Reed. He's always the last one standing, and he is. I mean, I remember when I was a guest on BVL, I still think we're sitting there 5 o'clock in the morning or something, still drinking ale, and he was scooting about. He says, "Oh, there's a bottle of wine, that'll do. I've wrote a beer. Oh, I'll have that." He just grabbed anything he could get. It was class, absolutely brilliant. Love the guy, absolutely brilliant. Funny guy, absolutely brilliant guy. Like I say, guys, get over, check his channel out. Absolutely brilliant, funny guy, awesome. Do I mix? I've dabbled. I have dabbled, M.I.K.E. It was mainly like the Dark Star stuff, you know, and you buy the flavour and you add your Fiji, VG and that. I've done that. That was quite nice. I did attempt to make a litre of Vaping with Vic's peach custard. I followed a very old recipe of a video that he made, you know, probably a year or two ago. I followed that recipe. We did, sir. We did. Bloody hell! Oh, how I miss sometimes. Anyway, but yeah, I done a peach custard, and I followed like a very old recipe. That Vic had made a video of, like, you know, showing you what he'd done and how he'd done it. Followed that kind of letter, and I made it. Honestly, it turned out shit. It was absolutely crap. I think I had to end up steeping it for maybe about 5 months before I got anything. I originally steeped it for about 6 weeks, and I think I just overdone it on the peach. Very nice peach, but there's no cream or nothing. It was very harsh peach, and it did get better. It did get better as you left it, but I think if I'd left it about 5 years, then it might have been arid. You know what I mean? Yeah, M.I.K.E, yes. You know, if you can do it, hats off to it. But I've dabbled in it, and to be honest, Eric, I'm either too lazy or I'm too impatient to wait for it to steep. I'll probably start vaping it before it's finished steeping, and it'll probably not be as good as it should be, and that's kind of where I tittle off a bit. There you go, guys. Check out M.I.K.E reviews on the Late Night Vape Show if you want to learn how to mix your own e-liquid. It is an interesting topic. You know, Mick does it, Benny Vapes does it, and all them guys on the bloody thingy. Oh, I forgot the name of that show there. Terrible. Benny Vapes did it on his show on Wednesday. You know, it is an interesting topic, but you know, just for me, I just haven't got the patience to do it. You know, it's just it's a steep. I mix it and scale it now. That's a doddle. I'm okay with the practicality, but you're sitting there and you're looking there at the shelf and you're like, wonder if it's any good. Nah, I'm sure I'll just have a taste. I'll have a taste. Oh God, leave that for another month. You know what I mean? It's I'm not good. It is and it isn't. I think like you say, Black 2-1, it can be a bit of a faff, but I think it's, you know, it's something. If you've got your heart and soul, you can, you know, and you're used to doing it, it is, I would imagine, a cheaper way of, you know, of vaping. You know, I know, like your outlay, you know, you got to buy various flavors and stuff, but you know, it's again, it's just a steeping time. I'm an impatient bastard. Honestly, I just want to, you know what I mean? Give us a deal. Yeah, I understand. It is. It's horrible. Hello, John Cole. How you doing, sir? Glad you could pop in. Yes, it's not my. It's not my cup of tea. I like to just, you know, hide me shots in, give it a shake, give it an hour or two to steep, and then away you go. And luckily, touch wood, most of the juices that I vape are fine that way. I wish I could do it, but you know, I think some of the recipes are a bit complicated though, about so many ingredients in them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I suppose you're right there, Mick. If you can mix a drink, you can mix liquids. I definitely agree with it. I think I said I don't think the mixing side's hard. It's just fucking the waiting time. I'm very impatient. And sometimes there's a lot of flavours in some of them, you know what I mean? You've got to buy umpteen bottles of flavours. I mean, I suppose if you're starting to mix like individual flavours to make a flavour, you do have to have an outlay, you know, to buy this stuff. I mean, you know, some of them are only like $2.50 a bottle or something like that, so, you know, depending on what you get, but you never know. It's something I would probably dabble in again, definitely. But like I say, I'm just a lazy beggar. I'm just a lazy sort. Somebody wants to make us some, I'm quite happy to get it when it's finished, do that, but I'm not really in that. But that's another point you made there, Mick, like 20 quid a bottle of some juice. Fortunately, I've got a couple of good brick and mortar shops not too far away from me, and I very rarely pay. For 20 quid, I normally get with 2 bottles, 100 mls from my local brick and mortars, you know what I mean? And I think you may have all heard of it from the online site, Washington Vapes. That shop's 10 minutes away from me, in the car. So, evening Flat Clap, how you doing, my man? Thank you for popping in. Like I say, Washington Vapes is only 10 minutes away from me, so I can go in there. And there, you probably see on the website that I was doing deals. They were doing, what were they doing? They were doing the Gaffer range, right, which was retailing at 19 quid a bottle, 19 quid a bottle. They were doing it like for $7.50 a bottle, so I was getting 3 bottles of that. Hence, I think I've done a review on 3 flavours. I've done a couple of reviews on them, and nice. They're a nice custard. Some are not, you know, some are better than others, but the majority of them are pretty good, absolutely good. So that's probably why I didn't mix as such, because I still get me liquids reasonably cheap. I haven't paid more than £10 a bottle for a long time. But my other local one, excuse me, obviously he's closed at the moment because he is an independent brick and mortar. He's got his got like a convenience store next door, which is obviously owned by his father. So he's still got some of his vape products in there, like juices and stuff, to keep his regular customers going. But his actual vape shop's shut at the moment. But when I go with him, what's it, vape? They're alright. Honestly, sci-fi guy, they're kinda good. They're alright. Absolutely spot on. They do have some good deals on. But like I say, that other vape shop, you know, he always does stuff. He gives us freebies and that as well. And I'm kind of his like info, you know. I keep him up to date with stuff as well. Because I mean, to be honest, his bread and butter's juice. You know, his shop's chock-a-block with juice. He does do hardware and all that stuff, you know. But it's not always the up-to-date stuff, you know. He's still got stuff. I mean, yeah, he's probably still got Ageless Legend and that stuff in, you know. But I get good deals off him as well, you know. So while I'm getting e-juice cheap, I can't see the point in just making it, to be quite honest with you. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm a lazy fecker. Absolute lazy twat. I just like to shake it, babe. Shake it, babe. Shake it, babe. Yeah, they're alright, mate. They're really good. I mean, I've never really ordered online off them because obviously they're just 2 minutes down the road. But, you know, I've heard some good stuff about their deliveries, etc. So, definitely worth the punt, mate. Definitely worth the punt. They've regularly got a clearance page, I believe, on the website. So, you can get juices, tanks, RTAs, whatever, dirt cheap. So, yeah. My God, guys, it's been a funny old week. Funny old week. Funny old week. Just to reiterate, the big night in show up with myself, Skin and McTavish will not be starting tomorrow. I think it's going to be penciled in for next week. Due to Skin being very, very busy guy. As you all may know, he has recently moved house and he's sorely selling and he's had a bout of flu. So sorry guys, you know, but you know, we will be back. We will be back. Still a lot of planning going on. Yeah, yes, that's correct, Mick. I do believe I've got a newsletter. I think with a lot of them, if you sign up with the newsletters or the notifications, you know, you kind of get first stab at any deals they've got on, you know, because they're kind of like, oh, sorry, my backside's got a bit numb. They tend to do like inform you quickly of any deals or whatever they've got on, you know, so it is worth doing. But yeah, Washington Vapes, I've had no bother up to now. Everything's been tickety-boo. There you go, 500 mil. Absolutely brilliant, that, mate. Absolutely brilliant, that sci-fi guy. 500 mil. Ooh, month. I would say, what am I on a month? 2. See, it depends on the juice. My normal one, which is butter vapes, cherry cake dodgers. I normally go through about 2 bottles of that a week, 200, so about 200 mil a week I'm on, roughly. It's like everything, it now depends what mood you're in, what juice you're vaping, you know what I mean? Oh dear me. But this stuff here, I mean, I never thought I'd be able, well, I kind of really like, but I never thought I'd be able to vape this stuff. Oh, sorry, Telegram, it's 11 milligrams, not 20, man. 20, so I've got to say 20, probably not what's on the arse. It's 11 milligram, this stuff, pod salt. I kind of, I don't know if I won them or I got them on a free. I think I've won them. I think I got them on as part of a deal on Mr. B show, the Tuesday Night Chill. I think I won them, and I've still got them. You know what is, Mick? Honestly, juice now, you know, it's the deals people put on with e-liquid now is unbelievable, and you know, you can get it for next to no. I mean, Cyber guy loves his fruits like black reload and touchy on fruits. I like a lemon now and then. Cherry, obviously, I like a cherry. I do like the desserts as well. I've had a couple of donutty juices, so to speak. I never used to, because I never used to like some like the cheesecake ones. I was never a fan of that aftertaste of the biscuit. It was just too for me, you know. Now they've kind of toned them down a bit. They're not too bad. Same with donuts. Used to get donuts, I should say. Again, it used to be like a bready taster, but you know, they're not too bad now, unless my palate is changing and I'm enjoying them a bit better. As to be honest, I mean, I kind of get stuck in my ways with the juice. If it's a juice I like, I'll just stick with it, you know. I didn't really venture out that much into other flavours, because obviously you probably know yourselves when you start vaping and you try different flavour juices and you're like, oh, that's horrible, oh, I'm not having that. And then when you found one you like, you kind of stick with it, you know, so there's no disappointment, or you're not wasting money on a bottle of juice that you know, got to hide in the bin basically because you don't like it, you know. So lemonade by accident. Is that the pink lemonade, mate, or is it just a lemonade? I'm not a fan of pink lemonade. I'm trying to think of that, but it's lemon, I can't remember the name of it. It's lemon something. And it tastes a bit like eating mess with lemon. That's basically what it is, like an eating mess but lemon. Bloody lovely. I can't remember the name of it. Lemon something by Butter Vapes. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. Anyway, is it time for the memes of the week, boys and girls? If you bear with me, I shall get this lot ready. I'm still looking up at this bloody monitor. It's crazy. Let's have a look. Memes. Rock and roll. I think we're kind of there now. And hang on, we'll spin that down, drop that down, get him over there, get our memes up. Right, so let's have a look at what memes, Rock and roll. Now this one is to all you vape shows. This is me, just waiting to win a vape giveaway. I hardly ever win out. I didn't, you know. I've won the odd thing, but I hardly ever win out. But there you go. That's me. And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there who are the same. One next one. That look you give a smoker that complains they want to quit, but refuses to try vaping. Been there with that one, haven't you? Have you ever seen a smoker trying to have their first vape? Fucking hilarious. I was the same, to be quite honest with you. One next one is when your whole vape squad got a front row seat to the concert. That I can relate to, that definitely. You see the gigs and they do all that shooting with the blinking smoke and everything. It's brilliant. But when it's flames, that's probably when they'll all get a dry hit. And there's another one. Always told to get your head out the clouds. Now I make them. Which probably goes for quite a few of us, doesn't it? Next we have, that feeling you get on payday when you walk into a vape shop. Shinies. Where's the shinies? Love it, love it, love it. And the next one. There you go. That's a bit of a, what can I say? A statement, isn't it? Weak people smoke, strong people smoke less, intelligent people vape. That's straight from Einstein. And we have a bit of Jack Black. When your cloud is bigger than you expected. How many's done that before? Took a good pull and went, fucking hell, too much cloud. And our next one is, you know you're a vapor when you read OMG, a zero nick. Definitely. Definitely. Not that oh my god stuff. OMG, 0 milligram. Yes, I vape. No, I don't need your misguided opinion. I kind of like that. It's kind of fucked me with everybody else, isn't it? Definitely, definitely. And our next one is another Einstein, I believe. There, that feeling you get when you take your first hit on a new coil. It is kind of like that, isn't it, guys? You know what I mean? Have I got another one? I have. When the vape shop got new mods. But that's me little tinkle for this week, guys. So there you go. That was me vape memes for this week. Again, guys, if you just want to get involved with them vape memes, go to the group, the Facebook group, the Vape and Heat group, and obviously when I put the post up or the thumbnail up for the live show, you know, put your meme in there below, and I excuse me, and I will show them. That's the way it works. That's how I shall do it. It's all there for you to get involved, without a doubt. You know, shows what you can come up with. Oh God. Let's give this a quick refresh. There we go, I'm trying to see where I'm at. That's it, cracking. Where are we? Where are we again, guys? Where were we in chat? Yeah, last one. The bun just got eliminated by accident. So how did that come about, Sci-Fi Guy? How did you get eliminated by accident? I mean, was it something you tried, or somebody give you something to try, or whatever? I mean, how did that work? Interesting to know. Definitely interesting to know. Oh dear. Excuse me. Where's everybody gone? Is this thing frozen? I don't know if this is frozen or not. I don't know if anything's happening. Yeah. This might do us a favour and just type a comment in, because I don't know if this thing's froze up on it or not. Hang on a minute. Oh, we still alive and well. See if that comes up. There we go. I don't know if I've lost stuff. There you go. There we go. There we go. We're back. I think I froze there for a minute, guys. Sorry. I was just sitting there going, what's happened? Everything's gone. Don't know what happened there. Yes, Sean, I do have some mechs kicking about. I think I've said before, with a Hog 4 with the Valhalla 38mm sitting on the top. I've got a Hog 3. I've got a Bonza stack. Thanks, Carl. I just thought it was from my end. I was panicking. What was that? Bonza stack, and I've got a couple of clones. A broadside stack. I've got a Vindicator clone. Both were Kennedy 24mm on the Bonza. The broadside and the Kennedy Vindicator have both got 24mm Kennedy clones on. I've got one by Scurvy Pirate or something. I've got one there, that's a clone. I've got the Heavy Hitter. I've got the I think it was a Geek Vape mech box mod as well. I think I've got is it the Vandy Vape Pulse Squonga? I think that's a mech. I've got a few kicked about, but you know, I do like to dabble with mechs now and then. Just keeps you on your toes with building as well, you know. It gives you practice for building, you know, your right ohmage for your batteries and stuff, and you know that kind of rubs off when you're building for your RTA and stuff. You know, you can build to what you want to vape at, more or less, you know what I mean? Dead Rabbit V2, God, my God. Heard a lot about that one. I've had some good and bad. What's your thoughts on it, Sean? Do you like it, or is it hit and missy? See, with the Dead Rabbit range, I think they've just kind of gone on and on and on, you know what I mean? And it's like, when they're going to change it, or when they're going to do something different, you know what I mean? I kind of just drifted away from them. I think the last one device I bought by them was the Drop. I'm sure it was a Drop. I've got the original Dead Rabbit RDA, and I think I got the Drop after that. And I've never bought anything else by them really, because it didn't appeal of it. I think once you've got one, you've kind of got them all in a sense. Decks still the same. No worries, Mr. Black. No worries, matey. It's good, Sean. Yep. You know what it is, mate. At the end of the day, if you're happy with it, you kind of can't wrong. You know what I mean? The V3, Jesus Christ, they're not off flogging a dead horse, aren't they? Jesus Christ. The Zeus mesh. I'm not really a fan of mesh stuff either, you know what I mean? Rebuildable wise, that is, you know what I mean? I've got a couple of RT, I think I had the Doom. And I just can't build mesh. I'm absolutely crap at build. Wait, not so much building, just the wicking. I cannot wick it for love of money. I'll get it wicked, I'll do that, no hot spots, take a couple of puffs and bang, dry hit, and you're like, what the fuck? Cannot get away with them at all. This is I've got an RGA, is that the oh god, I can't think of what the RGA is called now, which is a mesh, and that's the same. It's sitting on the shelf. I just cannot wick them for love of money. Cannot wick them for love of money. But the Doom looked good because it had holes underneath for the juice to come up underneath as well. So you think, well, how can you feel? You know, you've got juice coming up from underneath and you've got juice coming in from the ends. And like, I just couldn't wick it for love of money. I just cannot wick mesh at all for love of money. Absolutely hopeless at it. Oh, I'm Gateshead, Boris. Pretty much Newcastle. It's like neighbouring with Newcastle, but I'm about 30 miles from Teesside, if not a bit more. Zeus mesh rebuild 6 times, 5 puffs and I blowjobs. It's crap. I just buy a clone of AB of the regular coil version. That, like I say, that's the exact bother I have wicking mesh. Get a couple of hits and then bang, you put it in your nah. I mean, any guys who haven't had, but when you get a dry hit off a mesh, it is fucking horrible. Oh no. Your lungs just fucking literally disintegrates with the heat. Oh, your throat's just, oh no. At least with a coil, you'll get a bit of warning, you'll get that burnt, and you think, that's drying out. With them, there's no warning, it's just, and that's it. There's no warning with them because they fire that quick, you know. Wow, Jesus, no. I probably will get it one day, guys, but right now, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. There's that as well. I mean, there is a lot of rebuildable mesh decks that you can just hire normal coil on. You'd have to hook me up with them, Boris, you know. I'd like to rub shoulders with the upper class now and then, you know what I mean? Gentleman's bar and all that shit. Ha ha ha. Damn good fellow, yeah. Not a problem, Graham. I know you always ghost, man. I know you're there. I've just, you know, you've just got that aurora. No wrong with that, matey. No wrong with that at all. We're not doing too bad for time. Anyway, we've got like what? Yeah, get another 20 minutes or so, and then I'll have run its course. Just remember, guys, when the stream's over, or if you decide to leave, just, you know, give us a thumbs up. You know, get me out and about, as they say, with the YouTube algorithm. I'd like to say, guys, you know, I always leave the chat open for everybody. You know, I don't ban anybody, so, you know, if you want to subscribe to any of the guys in chat and myself, crack on and do so. I have got no issues with that at all. As you can see, there are no spanners at all in my chat. I would like everybody to have their say. I don't want to restrict anybody from having their say. I think the only spanner got skinned, and he doesn't give a shit either, so, you know, I just like to keep it nice and open. You know, if you want to drop a link into your channel or website, I'm happy with that. I've got no issues with that at all. You know, I want everybody to get along and support each other, so not a problem for me, guys. The only thing that's not working tonight is that bloody Nightbot's not working again. I don't know fucking why. I still have not Nightbot, Cloudbot. I just don't know why. For whatever reason, it just decides not to work. Let's see what we've got there. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. Absolutely none. There's stuff there and it's on, so I don't know what's going on with that. Why that's not working, I do not know. It's just one of those things, I suppose, guys and girls. One of them things. Yeah, it doesn't bother me, Black, honestly. I mean, I just ignore people. I just ignore them. You know what I mean? I just go with my head. Unless it gets personal and I start attacking people personally, then, you know, I'll pull the reins in. But generally, there's nothing, Graham. No happened of it at all. It just came and went. Like I said, nothing more heard. I'm with you, Mick. Yeah, well, that's Skin's job, and when he comes in and he's not here. I'm with you. Like, yeah, you need them in to sort your links out. That'll probably happen eventually, but it's not to restrict people on whatever. You know what I mean? So it's not to restrict. I don't, you know. Like I say, we had somebody in last week had an issue. I tell them, you know, politely, I didn't know nothing about it, and, you know, just left it at that. A lot of people do know where to find us if they want to have something out with us or speak to us privately or whatever. I've got any qualms with that either, so, you know. Life's too short, man, guys, to worry about shit like that. Just too short. There's enough fucking drama going on in the vape scene in the minute, man, without all that any more shit. And I just can't be chewed on with it. I just can't be arsed. Like I said, classic example of the vape community was back in, you know, Aiden and the guys up doing the prostate cancer stuff. That's the good side of vaping that I would like to see. I'm not interested in all the other crap. It doesn't bother us. Exactly. Anyone tried the Just Jam e-liquids? I have not tried them, I'm afraid. Suspicious with the price. Can you elaborate on that? Like, are they charging 30 quid a bottle or something? It's sci-fi. You know, the thing is, sci-fi guy, everybody likes drama. It pulls people in. That's basically the top and bottom of it in a nutshell. Yeah, see, Boris is right. A lot of it is behind the scenes or name calling, blah blah blah. But you know, it's unfortunately that's how some people get viewers. Some viewers like drama. You know, it's everyone at their own in my eyes. You know what I mean? I try to avoid it at all costs if I can. I probably will get it, whatever, at some point. But I thought, you know, that's part and parcel of the game when you're doing this kind of stuff, when you're doing live shows, you're doing reviews and all that, you know, you're putting your head above the parapet, so you're not going to please everybody, you know, not everybody's going to like you, so it just comes with the territory. You either deal with it or, you know, you get stressed with it and all that shit and it just pulls you under. Oh God, Christ, I forgot all about them. Bloody thank you for that, Mr. Black 218. Yeah, Misfits are doing a charity stream as well. I'm not sure what they're doing. I think they're raising money for mental health awareness and stuff like that. But I know they're doing a big charity stream. I think it's May in it. Is it 1st, 2nd of May, guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. But they're doing a big thing, so get stuck in. You've got a point there, Mr. Sci-Fi. Nah, it's 12 quid for 200 mil. That's actually not bad because I'm paying like a tenner for 100 mil. So, in fact, it's very cheap, isn't it? I think that's where your suspicion is, isn't it? It's a bit cheap, but it could be on a deal, mate. Could be on a deal, mate. Like I say, a lot of places offering good deals on E-Liquid now. A lot of good places offering deals. Just make sure it's from a reputable seller, mate, you know, not some back street, you know. If it's a reputable seller, then cracking deal, mate, for 200 mil, 12 quid. Fucking hell. That's cracking. I think Washington Vapes had I can't remember what the brand was. I think that was a 200 mil bottle, and they were doing that for. I think they were doing that for around about the same price, or it might have been 14 quid. It was a big thing with a cowboy on the front. I can't think what the hell the maker was again. But they had a good deal on it. It was a big bottle, 200 mil bottle. Can't remember the lovely money what that was again. Well, this is it, mate. You know, 12 quid. But as long as it's from a reputable seller or a distributor, I mean, Christ, £12, not to be sniffed at for 200 mil. Not to be sniffed at all. At the end of the day, if you don't like it, you know, you can maybe able to pass it on to somebody who might like it, or, you know, whatever. Or take one Tandu and sell it to somebody now for half price, you know, or give it to somebody now, you know, something like that, you know. Just, not the end of the world, isn't it? Losing 12 quid, especially if you can, like you say, if you can pass it on to somebody who might like it. So 12 quid, bagging. Totally agree, sci-fi guy. The vape community for that kind of stuff is absolutely fabulous. We did one, I think it was a 24-hour for BVL for the homeless. Again, I think we raised nearly £800-900 for that. Absolutely brilliant, you know. People do come together for that good stuff, and that's one, like I say, it's one of the positives of the vaping scene, you know. We will dip our hands in our pockets for charity, and get involved as well and do stuff. So, you know, thumbs up to everybody that gets involved in that stuff. Totally love it. Do I like mango? Oh no. Oh, Sean, I am not a fan of mango. I don't even like the fruit. I just do not like mango. Nah. Sorry. Where's he gone again, has he? Oh, he's on the floor. He's just lying on the floor. What happens, Green, if he gets too hot? He does that, like, you know, that dismount when they get off the chair, they drag the back legs off very slowly. He does that kind of thing. Yeah, he's flat out on the floor. You must be too warm, mate. Yeah, that's right, man. There's black units. If you don't like them, just pass them on to your mates, man. There's somebody you like it. Somebody always likes something you didn't like. I mean, I was never a fan of menthol. You know, I got menthol stuff and I don't like it. And mate, oh, that, love it. And here, yours, mate, have it. Yeah, Mick, totally appreciate me. It was a cracking show. Absolutely had a ball. Absolutely knackered, like, but what a ball. Absolutely brilliant. The thing is, I think with these vape shops, you know, it's just like, you know, they're kind of like, no, I'm not knocking them, you know, I mean, everybody does a cracking job what they do, but it's kind of the same format, isn't it? You know, it's vape, and talk about vape and all that. And I mean, I don't think people who are established vapers may get a bit bored with some of the vaping, so that's why I try to think of entertainment, make it fun. Yeah, you know, talk about what mods and what juice, that's not a problem, you know, but make it fun, you know what I mean? I think it's the same with most with most charities, but you know, Mr. Sci-Fi guy, with most charities, you know, it's in this day and age, they shouldn't be needed, you know, there shouldn't be homelessness, there shouldn't be people in the world starving, you know, these are basic necessities, and you know, we're in the 21st century and stuff, and you know, this stuff should have been eradicated a long time ago. You know, there should be things in place for people, you know, who, you know, they may lose homes, etc., or whatever, you know, through no fault of their own, you know what I mean? It could happen to anybody, you know, the shit could hit the fan, anybody could, you know, be left homeless. But, you know, the kids starving in the world, and, you know, to me it's the evil side of humanity in my eyes, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, wars and all that stuff that's going on, and it's just, you know, it's just sad. It shouldn't be like that in this day. Somebody going without food, somebody going without, you know, a home, you know, basic, you know, a home, a roof over your head. In this day and age, come on, it shouldn't be happening, man. It shouldn't be happening. Not in this day and age. You know, and hats off to the charities, you know, that are raising money and working hard to do stuff for these causes, you know, but, you know, in this day and age, you know, us as a small island, I suppose we're one of the richest countries in the world, and, you know, we've still got all our homeless and all that stuff on that. It should, in a civilised country like ours, it shouldn't be happening. It should not be happening, period. And I hope you listen to that, Boris. Yeah, Mick, getting chat involved, big plus. You just me, but my friend's dad dropped me a bro, so I gave him his. Do online. That's very, very kind of you, Mr. Black. Yeah, get another one, man. That's still reasonably cheap, I think. Sean Patrick Lynch, do you like grape liquid? Hitty missy, dependent. I know everybody gans ranting and raving about that Rochefort project stuff. I've never tried it yet, so I will do. But grape, I find the thing with some of these, like grapes and black currants, a lot of them's got menthol in, and I'm not a fan of menthol. I just wish they would do it on its own without menthol. Totally agree, Sci-Fi guy, you know, when you're a working man, you pay your taxes and all that stuff. And like you say, if you do fall on a bit of bad luck, there should be something there to get you, you know, to get you back up to where you were, without a doubt. I totally agree with that 100%. But you know, we have got a reasonably good benefit system and all that stuff, but you know, it gets abused, and that's the thing. You know what I mean? It gets abused. You tend to find that the people who really do need help from our benefit systems don't get it, and the people who see they need help get it. Definitely, man. Definitely, mate. Yeah, Mr. Black, you certainly hit the nail on the head, mate. Definitely. Keeps him off the stinkies. Doesn't matter what he vapes. Get him on the vapes. Definitely. Sean, do you like bubblegum? Not a fan, bud. Not a fan. Like I say, I'm probably... My mix is probably desserts, custards, and a couple of fruits. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Graham. I hope you're alright, mate. Oh yeah, get your chin up, mate. You're stronger than you think. We're all kind of struggling a little bit, mate, but you know, keep your chin up. The end is in sight, hopefully. Hopefully. Can Boris confirm that, please? Mr. Johnson! I think everybody's suffered in some way or other. You know, they've all kind of gone a bit crazy. Cabin fever and all that stuff, and you know, just keep your chin up, bud. That's all you can do. Soldier on. This is why I do stuff like this. Get you away from the world of reality. Just forget about everything for an hour or so. Have a bit of a giggle, bit of a laugh, bit of a chat with people. You know, and that's one of the reasons I do it, you know what I mean? Exactly, Mr. Black, sir. Exactly. Yeah, man. I think with this lockdown, you know, it just shows what a lot of us have took for granted. Yeah, man, keep it going, mate. Keep it going, great. You know, but I think it does realise, you know, what people do take for granted. You know, your freedoms, etc. That we do take for granted. You know, and I'm sorry to admit, but the lockdown to me it has shown a few people's true colours, and by God, there's some selfish fuckers out there, honestly, really, you know, some people are really absolutely vile, but it is what it is. Yeah, Nick, I had my first jab last Friday. I was fucking ill. Oh, it put me on my arse. I'm dreading the second one. I'm hoping it's not going to be as bad as that. I was ill, and I can prove it. You know, when you get your jab, guys, just get a card, right, to tell you when your second one is due. And I had the AstraZeneca one. I don't know if that's going to show. There you go. I had that, and I'll tell you what it is. That knocked me on my fucking arse. It does, Mick. It does, but you know. There's a lot of negative as well as pros, but you know, especially in the shops now, man. Some of the people, you know, in your face and reaching out your shoulder to get stuff and all that, man. Hey, man, get away from us, you friggin', you know, you germ-ridden git. Absolutely crap. Good on you, sci-fi guy, yeah. You know, I guess there's people that take it positively. There's some people that, you know, just curl up and think it's the end of the world. You know, it's just one of them things. That's exactly it. We'll just do our best. When I had mine, Mick, I was fine. I had it at oh, hang on a minute. I think I've got a sneeze coming. There you go. Excuse me, I do apologise. Mine, I was fine. I got a 25 past 8 in the morning. They said you might have an achy arm and all that stuff. My arm was absolutely fine. The jab, nothing happened. I got my right arm because I'm left-handed. Come tea time, it just felt like I got hit with a hammer of man flu. Literally, it was flu-like symptoms. I was fucking red hot, chesty, coughing, and the aching, the aches, shivers, all that shit in my eyes. You know, like when your eyes are stinging with tiredness, so you know you stop up I'll need or something. Your eyes just, it was just like that, and I was absolutely flat out by I think it was about 9:30 at night, and I don't think I woke up until about 9:45 or something the next morning, straight through sleep and all, not tossing and turning. And like I say, when I woke up, I was a little bit achy, but a couple of hours later, I was right as rain. It was just weird. Yeah, free riders, some people are fine, you know, that's a thing. I thought I'd be fine, because normally I'm alright with stuff like that. I mean, I had my flu jab about 8 weeks beforehand. Everybody says, oh, you feel a bit shit off your flu jab. I was absolutely champion on that. No problem at all. Team lefty. Yeah, Graham, left-handers. Really, like, got a lecture off the doctors. My God, I'm very surprised at that one. Fucking hell. Very surprised. Doctors, I think it's a grey area anyway. Doctors there, I don't think they're convinced either. I reckon it affects people different ways, guys. Like I say, I've normally, you know, I'm very rarely ill, to be honest with you guys. You know, I'm lucky that way. You know, I'm very rarely bad. Even when I get a bout of flu, it's normally like a 24 hours. You know, when I get the bads, and then it's probably like a week getting rid of the tail end. You know, the sniffle or the cough or something that goes on forever. But the hit, you know, it doesn't last long. I totally agree with you, sci-fi, and well done, sir. Yeah, well done, mate. I'm getting a kite now. I need to get rid of it. Yeah, Mr. Anderson, you know, some people do feel rough, and some people get walloped with something, you know, and some people are fine. Oh, JP Vapes, how are you doing, sir? Yeah, some people are fine with it, you know. I don't know. You know, I've got a high metabolism, you know. I've always had a pretty fast metabolism. I've never I've been skinny, you know. I've always have been. You know, I used to friggin' eat for fun and not put. You know, I was just be like 10 stone dripping wet once upon a time and just eat like a horse and putting out on. You know what I mean? But in my later years, it's starting to show a bit now. Funny enough there, Graham, you're probably right. I use my right hand as well. I can do both. I think I'm a bit multi-dexterous, but I definitely write with my left hand. I can't write with my right hand at all. It just looks like a 2-year-old scribble. But I can do, multi-dexterous. I can use both hands for doing certain tasks. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, you know, like before everybody said it was COVID, there was a lot of people feeling ill or who had a very bad flu and think that could have been COVID, you know what I mean, before it was all, you know, known about or documented. You know, there was a lot of people who were getting really bad bouts of cold flu, whatever you want to call it, and they think that could have been it. You know what I mean? That's when they're being near bother. you know, it is. I totally agree with you, sci-fi guys. You know, they've got these people with the conspiracy theories, see they're injecting the chip in you and all this bollocks. You know what I mean? They're saving your life, for God's sake. You know what I mean? Or trying to. I think. I mean, the jabs. The jab's not a cure because you know it's a virus, just like your cold. There's no cure for it. It's just, you know, topping up your immune system to deal with it, I suppose, you know what I mean? That's probably what it's all about. As you know, most viruses, a virus isn't really curable, it's just manageable, you know, or something to ease the symptoms of the virus. Like a flu, you've got, you know, cold and flus, you've got fuck knows how many medicines just to try and ease the symptoms of it, you know yourself. When you get sweaty, you just got to ride it out, you know. And I think it's going to be the same with COVID. I think it's always going to be about, and maybe, like you say, they might do a yearly thing, like, you know, when you're a certain age, like you get your flu jab every year. It's probably going to end up the same with COVID. Maybe it might only end up as one jab instead of two. Obviously, when they've done more research and development into it, but I think it's something. I think it's something that, you know, it's going to be around for a long time. I don't think it's ever going to go. And here's the man of the moment. Skid, how you doing, sir? It's night shift. Well, I'm winding down shortly, mate, so... yeah, technically it is. It's cold, but, you know, it's what it does to your lungs, you know. I think it's the pneumonia side of it, isn't it? You know, it is. Typical skin comes in the last fucking minute. I don't know. But I think that's going to be around for a while, the old COVID. Without a doubt, mate, you know, Mr. Anderson, definitely, you know, I do agree. Mate. You know, if it's a life saving, you know, vaccine. So we've had it all with Alderaan, you know, like the polio and measles and mumps and all that. We had all that crap years ago, saying that, you know, it was making children have brain damage and all that shit, you know. And it's just scaremongering, man. In the media are the biggest culprits for it. When you talk about this other jab that's giving people blood clots, for God's sake, you know, I mean. Oh, Black, oh, didn't put yourself down. You probably do, mate. You probably do. We all care. Oh, Jesus Christ, I am fucking boiling here, I don't know what's going on. It's funny how do you come and deal with weather, 2 nice days and then all of a sudden gets card again. Typical Easter weekend, isn't it? Exactly, Black 218, it is. It is what it is, my man, without a doubt. I don't know if I can get this fucker to work now. Robot on. Blah 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 blah. Alright, see what happens now. Don't know what's going on now. Just be Cloudbot's not working tonight, guys. I don't know what's going on with that lady. It just hasn't been grafting for ages. Well, like I said, Mr. Black, it's absolutely right. I like that. People going on about Big Brother and chatting and all that. Do it to your phone anyway, you know what I mean? So, we're all being watched, we're all being tracked. Do it to your mobile phone, so who gives a toss if they've got a chip in his and give them monkeys? Good night, Mr. Black 218. You sleep well, mate, and thank you for popping in, mate. Absolute pleasure. How we do for time here, guys? I'll give another 5 minutes. I'll give another 5 minutes or so, guys, and we'll fucking let a call it takes. I'm absolutely getting knackered now. I'm getting knackered. I'm getting old, you know. Getting bloody old. We can for an hour and a half now anyway, so, you know, I'm about on course for that. Jesus me. Yes, Skid, while you're floating about in chat, we'll have to have a catch up shortly, mate. See what's going on. My God. Yeah. COVID will be here to stay regardless, so we're just going to deal with it. But I do recommend the jab, even though it makes you feel like shit. Or it may not, depending on who you are. Sean, do you like Father Ted? Fucking love it, mate. Absolutely love that, man. I absolutely love that programme. Shame the poor bugger died, honestly, but it's a brilliant programme. Has me, Mrs. Doyle, absolute gem. Oh, she was reading that novel. I drink thick ass. I when Mrs. Doyle was reading that novel. Wall to wall with bass. Yes, Skin, I've just told the guys in chat about that. Said we were scheduled to go live tomorrow, but yourself has been a very busy fellow, and you know you've all been ill with about the flu, so you know we're all fine with that. I was just saying also, you know, we've got a bit of fine tuning to do as well, so we'll get cracking with it. I said we're probably going to be penciled in for next week, so. You know, I've kind of kept everybody up to speed with it. I love my brick. Drink! I love my brick. Cup of tea, father. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Have a cup of tea. Classic program, guys. Brilliant. I still watch the reruns, man, when they're on like Gold or something, you know what I mean? We're still watching. Poor Mrs. Doyle, she's fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And she fell out the window now, that was funny. Brilliant programme, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. You've lost 15, fucking hell, how fat were you like? Do you like Still Game? I've not heard of that one, mate. I have not heard of that one, Sean. I have not heard of that one, I'm afraid. That's why he's moving into his mansion. You're racist, no fault. Dear me. You know what it is now, some of them old shows you couldn't get away with them in this day and age, man. You know what I mean? Remember Love Thy Neighbour? and sickness and in health. Jesus Christ. Imagine that now. Woo. There'd be absolute riots on. It's a Scottish comedy, is it, mate? I'll have to check it out. Fucking built it, Graham. I'm with you guys, yeah. I used to like Rapsy Nesbitt now. That was good. Dear me. Well, that's true, Carl. It would just never, ever, ever, ever happen. There'd be absolute World War III on, wouldn't it? Especially loved idea, but Jesus Christ, Todd Bennett. Oh, but then again, you know, in this day and age, they would say it was racist. I guess technically it is, but we had a sense of humour then, you know what I mean? They are Graham, but like I say, I'm surprised, you know, YouTube not gone politically correct yet, has it? Like it is with vaping, so. But they were good stuff. But, you know, I think then people were more laid back and had a bit more of a sense of humour, you know what I mean? And now it's just, that would never happen now. Oh no. There will be hell on. Well, they don't make it like that used to, do they? I used to like watching Vicar Dibley as well. I thought that was kind of funny. No, yes. That was just fucking hilarious. But the good old days, people had a sense of humour, no political correctness, all that stuff. People more laid back. Anyway, guys, what we'll do for time here, it's kicking on. Like I've been gibbering on. I've took too much of your precious time already. I call Faulty Towers. Oh God, don't mention the war. Yes, that's right, Ted. But then again, you get all these gangster rappers, you know, your Snoop Dogg's and Dr. Dre's and all that, they call each other niggers, you know, and if we said that to them, oh, weird, isn't it? But everything's racist nowadays, Graham. I mean, you know what it is? In my time, racism or racist was down to skin colour. You know, that was racist. That's what it is, skin colour. But now, everything's racist. Everything is racist now. Only fools knows as well. God, Bennett showing that's class. Off with a Zen Pet, well, you know about that. Love that one and all. Off with a Zen Pet is absolutely brilliant. Oz, honestly, what a character. Brilliant show. They don't make them like that anymore, do they? It's all rubbish now. Absolute rubbish. Oh, that was delicious, that. Just having a couple of cheeky ones tonight. That's a very sore topic for Skin, that when free ride of here, how's the house going? He's never let me it. Faulty Towers, yeah, brilliant. You cheeky bastard. Posh! Jesus Christ, where'd you get that one from? I'm your favourite Geordie, mate. Do you fucking forget it? Captain Perry, fucking hell. God. I say, man, it's just all good stuff. You'll find that people still watch that regularly, all the old stuff, because now the stuff they've got now is crap. Absolute rubbish. Pardon me. Absolute rubbish. But that is the world we live in today, folks. Political correctness. Thank the EU for that one. God, what can you do? Right. It is 20 past midnight. I take it Skin doesn't like moving houses. Yeah, guys, I've drank my last can. It's 20 past midnight. I'm surprised I haven't turned back into a pumpkin yet. Yeah, Kevin Wheatley Graham. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you to one and every one and all of you for popping in. Again, another blast. Time has just flew over with us yet again. Thank you guys. Totally appreciate it. You know, the show's still early days. Will be things coming along eventually once I get sorted out. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for popping in again. Please do just a small favour, you know, just hit that thumbs up on your way to bed or whatever you're going to do next. I would totally appreciate it. So with that being said, guys, I have been Kenny the Vaping Heed. Stay safe, vape safe. I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Cheers now. Take care, guys. Bye.